Everyone thinks they know how strong Lu Sheng is. Nobody's even close. From a village chief crippled by rank 3 to experts mocking his unstable breathing, they're all measuring him wrong. By the time this episode's over, the gap between their expectations and his reality isn't just a gap, it's a cliff. Bro's out here mining mountains and quietly calculating how to end an entire dinner party with a single thought. And the craziest part? He's only just getting started. Thank you. If you have subscribed, I do appreciate you. But if you are yet to do that, kindly support by subscribing to the channel so more content can keep dropping. So let's go.
So, let's go to how it all started. Then the little girl pipes up at her own table. "Daddy, can I go over to eat with Big Brother?" And her dad's there going proper deadpan, unimpressed. Bro, Lu Sheng's accidentally collecting an entire fan club. Kids, martial masters, mysterious tear-collecting villains all orbiting this one guy who just wants to mine mithril in peace. Right, little man still sat there scheming about ice queens, and the mom's like, "Darling, just eat with us." And the kid's not having it. "I want Big Brother." Bro, she picked her side already. No contest in it. Dad caves instant. Go ahead. Just don't trouble anyone. Classic dad move. Zero vetting process. Mum's not happy though. Straight up asks, "Why'd you let her eat with a stranger?" While the kid's already legging it with her bowl, looking dead chuffed with herself. Not a care in the world. Meanwhile, Dad's over there sipping his tea like a smug philosopher. Who was the one chiding me for being overly cautious? Bro thinks he's slick. Says he already swept the place with psychic energy. Just tourists about, no threats. The lad's got clear and pure eyes. Can't be a bad person.
Reading Lu Sheng like a children's book, mate. Couldn't be more wrong if he tried. Cut to the actual table. Dan's vibing. That chap's got a pretty good personality. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng's internally clocking every single person in the building. No solidity in his steps, breathing's unstable. Even if he is a martial arts student, his abilities are quite average. Bro's doing recon on his own dinner mates while smiling like a golden retriever. The two girls? Rank 2 martial artists already. Proper impressive for their age, apparently. And then he drops the internal bomb. Everyone within my range would be dead with just a moment's thought if I so wished it. Sipping his tea, calm as you like. Absolute menace behind them glasses. Bro's basically God cosplaying as a nerd. Nothing will go wrong. Famous last words every single time in every story ever. Mum back home finally relaxes too. It seems I was worrying too much. Yeah, love, you've got no idea your daughter's eating dinner next to a walking apocalypse. Food arrives though, and it's war. Steaks, whole roast chicken, the lot. Dan's diving in like she's never seen food in her life. Cutie, you're going to eat all this? My appetite's been huge lately. Bro, she's not wrong. Rank-up cravings are no joke. Little girl's mesmerized by piglet-shaped buns. Wow, it's so cute. And Lu Sheng's just sat there like, "Little girl, let's compete to see who finishes first." Challenging a literal child to a feeding contest. No shame at all. Then he just unhinges his jaw and inhales a whole basket of buns in one go, going absolutely feral, full Joey from Friends mode. Dan's eyes are wide as plates watching this man destroy food like it owes him money. Zishan sat there green-haired and dumb with everyone's nonsense. Internal monologue going, "Is it only people from ordinary backgrounds who eat like this?" Savage, bro, savage. Then she explains the law, though. Official martial artists usually use pills and potions to refill energy after training. The broke ones substitute with compressed jerky.
Rank 1s only need a few a day. Otherwise, you'd spend all day on the toilet bowl. Comedy gold. Scriptwriters earning their pay today.
Zishan's just done. Arms crossed, Mario walking past in the background somehow. Absolute meme energy. Then the real plot twist drops. Both girls catch Lu Sheng eating like an absolute legend and just melt. Wow, he's eating with such abandon. So handsome. Zishan's whispering dead serious now. Don't tell me you've actually taken a fancy to Lu Sheng? Bro caught feelings watching a man eat a chicken bone clean? This is mental. Cuts back to Lu Sheng holding the kid's hand, promising free-flow drinks. Haven't I made it obvious enough? Bro's playing 4D chess with a 6-year-old's loyalty. Zishan's side-eyeing though, not convinced. He's younger than us, still a high school student. Look how unstable his breathing is. His aptitude and family background are probably not very good. Sis, if only you knew you're sat next to a man who could end the whole restaurant with a thought. But sure, unstable breathing. Carry on judging the men you love. Bro, Zishan's not done roasting yet. But he's younger than us, still a high schooler. Look at how unstable his breathing is. His aptitude and family background are probably not good. Mate, every single read on this boy is wrong. 0 for 0. But she's confident as hell. Then she flips it on Dan Dan. You, on the other hand, are one of Dongning Martial University's gifted students, an official rank 2 martial artist. Basically saying, babes, you're out of his league. The wrong way round, innit? Dan Dan ain't checking for none of that, though. He's only younger by 3 or 4 years. Age isn't an issue. A cute little puppy has to be little, no? Bro, logicked her way past every red flag in record time. Then she goes full Delulu. I believe this is fate. My coming here to Oxhead Mountain and meeting him is all part of heaven's arrangement. Sis, it's a school trip, not destiny. But okay. Zishan tries the practical attack. How you gonna be together after you become a couple? Long-distance relationship, he'll only earn 5 to 6 grand a month at most. Love isn't impulse. It's about the details and expenses of day-to-day life. Proper auntie energy, breaking down a relationship that hasn't even started yet with a spreadsheet. Dan Dan's unshaken though. Issues you mentioned are not problems at all. As a rank 2 martial artist, I can guide him in martial arts. If he can't get into Dongning, I'll go find him every week. If he doesn't have a car or house, I do. Bro, she's basically offering to be his sugar mommy and his sensei in the same breath. What a combo. Then peak delusion. Even if Lu Sheng is only able to be an ordinary person, I can just become an ordinary person together with him. Practically proposing at the dinner table. If I can be ordinary, I don't have to train all day. How nice. Lately, my calves seem to have gotten thicker from all the training. Bro, she's ready to throw away a decade of cultivation over leg day complaints. This is mad. Besides, who says Lu Sheng's ordinary? To me, he's always so handsome and brilliant. Stan behavior for real. Meanwhile, real Lu Sheng's walking off holding the little girl's hand, thinking, I believe there is more to Lu Sheng's future than this. Bro's hyping himself up internally like a movie trailer while these two are arguing his whole future relationship status behind his back. Mental. Zishan's having none of it though. Are you crazy? You're gonna give up over a decade of martial arts for a high schooler? Look at how frail he is. I really don't know what you see in him. Bro keeps doubling down on the wrong read. It's actually impressive at this point. Dan Dan just sighs it off. Wouldn't you say you're worrying way too early? There's nothing between us yet. Let's talk about this after I actually snag Lu Sheng. Confidence of a woman who has 0 chill but also 0 shame. Respect. And here's the kicker. Because of his abilities, Lu Sheng heard every single word of that whole conversation. Every word, bro. How ridiculous, he mutters, deadpan, hand on his temple like a man processing a war crime. The little girl's right there, confused. What does ridiculous mean? Lu Sheng, smooth as butter, lies straight to a child's face. Nothing much. It's a term used to praise girls for being pretty. Absolute legend, weaponizing vocabulary lessons for chaos. Light bulb goes off in her head and she runs straight at the girl, screaming, "Big brother says these two big sisters are so ridiculous." Bro set that whole thing up on purpose. Evil genius behavior. Dan and Zishan just stood there going, "What?" Completely blindsided, and Lu Sheng's in the background grinning like the cat that got the cream. That's exactly right. Savage. Absolutely savage. Next day rolls around, everyone's at the bus moaning about hostel beds and mosquitoes. Typical tourist whinge session. Then the tour guide's like, "Huh? Are they not in their room? Everyone please help look for them. They're not answering their phones either." Crowd's panicking. That chap's missing too. Uh-oh.
Lu Sheng's vanished, innit? Something's brewing, right? Panic mode at the bus. Old man's confused as hell. How could they have just vanished? This is really strange. Tour guide stepping up though. Everyone take a break. I'll go contact the search and rescue team. Bro, responsible adult energy. Respect. Dan and Zishan clock it though. That family of three and Lu Sheng have all disappeared? Suspicious timing, innit? And Dan's not waiting on no rescue team. I don't care if they're ordinary people or not. Now that the guide's busy searching, today's itinerary's a bust anyway. I'm going to the mountains to look for Lu Sheng. Zero hesitation. Woman's deploying like a one-man search party for a crush. Zishan's chasing after, screaming, "Hey, don't be rash!" But bro, she's already gone. Dust in the wind. Cut to the real situation though. Lu Sheng's out in the woods, minding his business, recovering. Random squirrel just vibing with an acorn. No idea what's about to happen near it. Lu Sheng bursts through the trees, full sprint. After a night's rest, the pain from the dreamscape has lessened considerably. Bro's basically doing a recovery jog after getting cooked by an ice goddess, training arc behavior. He's bouncing off trees, leaping mad heights, landing in a crouch with purple psychic energy crackling around him like he's about to start a boss fight. Then, found it. Bro locks onto something underground with his senses and just rips a chunk of earth clean out the ground, levitating a whole slab of mountain mid-air like it's nothing. Absolute scenes. Inside it, crystals, glowing purple, raw and untouched. He points, channels energy, and the whole thing detonates into this mad psychic firework display, purple light tearing the sky apart. Energy swirling, gathering, converging right into his hands. Turns out, mithril, bro. Actual mithril. After being infused with psychic energy, I can change its shape as I wish, he says, casual as you like, shaping raw mineral like Play-Doh. This is about 4 to 5 pounds worth. Based on the data I have, this is worth over 200 million. Bro, 200 million!
Just casually unearthed generational wealth on a school trip while everyone's panicking he's missing. He's spinning it round his fists like he's skipping rope with destiny itself. But he's not done. This is just raw mithril, though. If I want to forge psychic mentalist weapons, it needs to undergo dozens of smelting processes. Already planning the supply chain? Bro's basically running a one-man weapons forge out here in the wilderness while his crush squad's combing the mountainside crying his name. Absolute legend, behaving like this is a normal Tuesday. Bro, he's still going on about purity levels and percentages like a man doing his accounts. It'd be considered very good if there's 1 pound left from this 4 to 5 pound amount. I'd also have to see if the purity level here's high enough. Bro just casually pulled out a wrapped chunk of mithril like he's done this 1,000 times, then drops the real bombshell. It would be an overstatement to say this is a small mine. It can hardly even be called minuscule.
Mate, he stood next to a literal mountain of raw mithril he just yanked out of the ground, and he's being modest about it. What a guy. Then the maths kicks in. Just this amount is already about 70% of all there is. If I get someone to excavate it, it'd probably be emptied in less than a week. Bro found an entire mineral deposit on a school trip and is already drafting the mining operation business plan in his head. Then reality hits him. How should I transport this heap of mithril out of here? The size is too eye-catching. I'd originally wanted to mine a little at a time, but once I got going, I couldn't stop. Classic. Greed got the better of him. Bro went full smash and grab mode and now stuck holding a literal mountain with nowhere to put it. Looks like I'll have to get help. Bro's solution? Just yeet the entire mithril deposit back into the hole he dug. I'll put it back for now. Casual as you like, tossing mountains around like beanbags. Then he flattens the ground with one stomp. Perfect. Bro's basically tidying up a crime scene with his feet.
Then the plan forms. I remember there's a small village of ethnic minorities a few kilometers from here. I can go there to get help. Pulls up a hand-drawn map with Mithril Mine and Mulberry Wood labeled. Bro's basically running a side quest now. Walks into the village all smiles, gives them a bag of goods. Villagers isolated from the world are generally simple, honest, and sincere. There shouldn't be any problems if I compensate them generously. Bro's out here buttering up an entire village like a smooth operator. But then the internal monologue takes a hard turn. If they become greedy for more, though, then I'll just have to crush them. Bro went from sweet diplomat to absolute menace in one panel, fist glowing with murderous psychic energy. Then immediately catches himself. Damn, why are my thoughts getting more and more violent and ruthless? This is a lawful society. A lawful society. Bro's literally talking himself down from villager genocide over a transport logistics problem. The mental whiplash is unreal. Clenches his fist. I have to speak nicely, not use violence. I must win people over with virtue. Absolute legend, fighting his own demons mid-side quest. Meanwhile, back with the actual search party, Dandan and Zishan are deep in the remote mountains, bugs everywhere. Zishan's not having a good time. This place is really remote. Will Lu Sheng really have come here? Dandan's snapping back. You're the one who wanted to look for him. What, you're out of patience already? Sis, the disrespect, but fair. Then, wait, look, do you see that? They spot something in the grass. A ball! It's that plastic ball that Brat was playing with all day. The little girl's toy, bro. They're actually closing in on the family's trail. But then it turns dark fast. Purple psychic threads everywhere. A spider crawling across someone's hand. What's going on? Bro, this looks proper sinister. Web-like energy strands trapping them. Dandan and Zishan both caught in it, eyes wide with fear. A massive spider monster looming below Dandan's hand. This screams Wu Shijing's spider companion, bro. They've walked straight into the villain's trap. Cut to a new location entirely. Someone running through a courtyard shouting, "Chief! Chief! Big Sis is back!" New scene, new chapter energy. Something's about to kick off. Right. We're in Xi'an Village, and Big Sis is back. Turns out to be exactly that. A family reunion. A young lad comes sprinting through the gate, arms wide open, screaming about Big Sis returning with her whole family. The Xi'an Village chief, old man, pipe in hand, barefoot like he owns the entire mountain range, just goes, "Oh." Unbothered. Completely unbothered. This man radiates pure granddad energy. Then the door flies open, and boom! His granddaughter launches herself at him full speed. He opens his arms going, "Oh my dear," and she absolutely steamrolls him. Oof! The sound effect alone. This tiny girl just body-checked a grown village chief into next week. He's coughing. His pipe nearly went flying. Absolute scenes. She's giggling. "Hee hee. Grandpa, how have you been?" Meanwhile, Granddad is wheezing. Cough, cough. Pretty good, pretty good. "Sir, you just took a human cannonball to the chest. You are not pretty good." And then we see who she came back with. Tang Maolin and his wife, Manhwa, luggage in hand, looking anxious. The energy shifted fast, bro. 1 second, it's a wholesome family reunion. Next second, these two are standing there like they've got a confession to make. The chief sends the younglings off to hunt wild game. Big feast tonight, innit? And the granddaughter is buzzing. Gets hoisted up by the village lad, already demanding quail soup from last time. Love her. Absolute chaos gremlin. But once the kids are gone, the chief lights his pipe, looks at Mylin, and drops the mask. You must have come back for a reason. Go on. Out with it. No warmth now. Just that old man stare. Smoke curling. Waiting. Mylin comes clean. The whole story. A rank 3 psychic mentalist. Hunting them. The chief goes dead quiet. Then the coughing starts. Not from the pipe this time. From shock. A rank 3 psychic mentalist? You provoked a rank 3 psychic mentalist? He points, actually points at Mylin. I knew you were bad news. The day you barged into this village and took Manhwa away, I knew this day would come. Manhwa is in tears. She grabs her father's hand. Father, please help Mylin. Think of it as helping me.
Then, Maolin leans in, mentions the chief has been trying to break through to rank 3 psychic mentalist himself for years. The chief's eyes snap open. Have you? And then the old man exhales. Heavy. Quiet. I failed. Damn. Not just failed the breakthrough, he took internal injuries in the attempt. His cultivation took serious damage. He's weakened, and he knows it. So he lays it out straight, no sugarcoating. If Wu Shijing actually comes here, all he can do is buy them a little time. Grab the child, leave, go find someone else to help. Manhwa loses it. Father! Maolin's spinning. Someone else? Who else is there? The chief locks eyes with them both. Who, you say? The local authorities, of course. The police! Bro, the police? Against a rank 3 psychic mentalist who harvests tears and has a spider monster? The old man said it with his whole chest, too, eyes blazing like he just solved the problem. Sir, we love the spirit, but the police are not equipped for this one. The chief's logic? Surprisingly not terrible, actually. He reckons we're living in a lawful society now. Even a rank 3 psychic mentalist can't just commit murder out in the open, right? So flood the area with police presence, make it public, make it costly. It's not the most heroic plan ever, but it's not nothing. Maolin just stares at him, hand on head, the face of a man doing the maths and not liking the answer. If calling the police was gonna work, would I be standing here right now? Exactly, bro, exactly. And then the alarm hits. A villager bursts in. Chief, we have an intruder! The whole room goes cold. Maolin and Manhwa freeze. The chief's pipe stops moving. Everyone's thinking the same thing. Is it him? Is Wu Shijing already here? Cut to outside. A figure coming up the stone steps toward the village. Map in hand, brown jacket, messy black hair. Bro, it's Lu Sheng. He looks up at the village like, So this is the place on the map? It's really remote. And before he even gets his bearings, whoosh, purple energy. Something shoots at him from the tree line. He dodges it without even blinking. Cold, composed, barely moved his head. The village lad drops into a fighting stance, shuriken ready. Who are you? How did you find this place? Lu Sheng's eyes go ice blue. Just stares at him. And then a little voice screams from the bushes. Ah, big brother! Tang Molin's daughter, tiny, beaming, absolutely delighted. She bursts out of the undergrowth like a whole firework, launching herself at Lu Sheng. Big brother, did you come to Grandpa's place to play with me?
The village lad just stands there mid-stance, holding a throwing knife like, what? Lu Sheng catches her, still processing. Eh? Inside, Manhwa sees it through the window and goes, "Ah, it's that guy. Thank goodness." The chief squints. "Oh, you know him?" They all come out. Lu Sheng plays it smooth. Wandering solo, hated the tour group vibe, got lost in the mountains, stumbled here by accident. Maolin covers it. "My wife's family. We visit every year. We just joined a group tour this time." The village lad immediately drops the hostility and claps Lu Sheng on the shoulder. "You've come at just the right time."
Big sis is back. We're hunting game tonight, city boy. You've never tasted anything like it. Lu Sheng, politely. All right, thank you. But internally, his brain is already working. He clocks the villagers walking around the courtyard, and his psychic sense pings. Purple auras, 3 people. He scans them. Psychic mentalists, all 3. And the old chief, peak of rank 2. Just barely missed breaking through to rank 3 and got injured trying. Lu Sheng's internal monologue kicks in. This village, it's no ordinary village. A little old woman tries to sell him one of the village's signature wood sculptures, a screaming face carving, absolutely unhinged, and he politely waves it off. But his mind is already calculating. Psychic mentalists know the value of mithril. That's a fact. So how does he bring it up? He can't just flex his power to intimidate them into helping. That doesn't feel right. He actually catches himself on that thought. That doesn't seem nice. And then, the ball. The same ball that Dan and Zishan found in the mountains before they got snatched by the spider web. That ball led the search party right here. And the little girl doesn't know any of that. She just knows her ball is gone and she's sad about it. Lu Sheng. You lost it? I can help to... And then it hits him, mid-sentence, something in the air, a faint aura. 2 auras, actually, familiar ones. His eyes go wide and sharp and blue. This aura, it's Sang Dan and Lin Zishan? They've come here too? They can't be here on tour, right? Panel goes dark. No. Bro knows. They're not here sightseeing. Something's wrong. And now Lu Sheng, who came here to quietly negotiate a mithril deal, is standing in the middle of a village full of psychic mentalists, holding a lost child, sensing his 2 missing colleagues' auras somewhere out there in these mountains. The chessboard just got a lot more complicated in it. And then it gets worse. Lu Sheng's psychic sense is burning. It's not just Dan and Zishan's. There are more. Multiple signatures, all tangled together out there in the mountain. This isn't a search party situation. Something is very wrong. And then the little girl points at the sky past his shoulder. Ah, ball! That's my ball! A giant pink sphere comes bouncing into the village courtyard. Cheerful, round, completely out of place. And then the purple psychic laser grid drops over the entire village like a net. The whole sky goes pink and violet, spiders skittering at the edges. And a voice drifts in, smooth and amused. To think you thought of coming so deep into the mountain forest. Wu Shijing has arrived, and he brought the whole setup. The web grid, the spider companion, the vibes of a man who's been looking forward to this. The camera pans back, and we see them, Dan and Zishan, bound, gagged. Oof, oof. Both of them wrapped in those psychic energy cords, faces twisted, completely restrained. A massive goon holds them from behind like their luggage. Wu Shijing steps forward, tilting his head, half bored, half delighted. You made me spend so much time and effort. He says it like he's complaining about traffic. Spider on his shoulder, purple energy crackling off him, eyes half closed. This man is peak villain behavior in it. Then he drops the name like a full stop. Tang Mao Lin. Just that. 2 words. The whole village goes cold. The chief looks at the scene. The web, the spider, the power crackling off this man. And his old eyes go serious. Sweating now. He turns to Mao Lin, voice low and strained. Is that the person you provoked? This is bad. And then he confirms what Lu Sheng's already clocked from a distance. He's not just a rank 3 psychic mentalist. Full dark panel. Wu Shijing glowing purple from within, smile wide, eyes blank and bright. He's at peak rank 3! The room just dropped 10 degrees. Peak rank 3? The chief, already damaged from his failed breakthrough, couldn't even beat a regular rank 3. Peak rank 3 is a different conversation entirely. The chief roars anyway. Mao Lin! Take the child and the villagers! Get out of here! And Mao Lin, desperate, adrenaline spiking, activates. Green psychic energy erupts from his palms and he throws it. A storm of teal energy bolts shredding across the courtyard toward Wu Shijing. Brave. Actually impressive output for a rank 2. Wu Shijing just sighs. Literally sighs. Eyes half closed, raises one hand casually. Trying to sneak an attack on me? Bro is standing in the middle of a psychic barrage, looking bored. His spiderweb grid absorbs and redirects everything, bolts flying back out in all directions. Not even a scratch. He turns to look at the chief, who has now activated his own aura, golden energy flaring, teeth gritted and ready despite his injuries, and tilts his head again, almost mockingly. Is this all you've got? Or is this old man the person you're relying on? The chief snaps back without flinching. With that weak psychic energy, you don't deserve the name of psychic mentalist. Talk your mess, Grandpa. Respect. Even broken, even outclassed, this man has zero fear. None. That's a chief. Wu Shijing's expression doesn't change, just gets quieter, deadlier. Fine. This time, I'll crush all of your hopes to smithereens. Arms spread wide, purple energy erupting from every point on his body, spikes radiating outward like dark wings. I'll let you have a taste of true despair. And Mao Lin, somewhere between rage and terror, loses it completely. Glasses glowing teal, voice cracking, full lungs. Wu Shijing, I'll kill you! He throws everything, every last drop of psychic energy, teal storm erupting forward. The whole panel is light. Wu Shijing doesn't move, arms crossed, lets it all hit him. We're now in chapter 040, bro. The storm of teal energy washes over him, and he's still standing there, calm, arms folded. His free hand comes up slowly, fingers spread, and he disperses it, all of it, like swatting a fly. Mao Lin is screaming with everything he has, and this man is just dissolving it, effortlessly. The gap is not close. It is not even a gap. It's a cliff edge. This is bad. This is very bad. And Lu Sheng, who came here to negotiate a mithril deal and say hello to a little girl, is now standing in the middle of this whole situation with his hands in his pockets and 2 of his colleagues bound up in the background. The chapter's turning, and the real question now is, how long before Lu Sheng decides he's seen enough? Wu Shijing catches Mao Lin's entire barrage with one hand raised. The teal storm hits his palm and just shatters, crystal fragments raining down around his feet. He didn't even shift his weight. He reaches down, picks up one of the shattered iron balls from the chief's secret weapon, holds it up between two fingers, smiling. How dare you compete with me using secret iron weapon?
And then he straightens up and hits them with the line that ends the debate. Ignorant of the vastness of heaven and earth. Bro said that like he was reading poetry. Purple aura fully detonated, coat whipping in the wind, spider on standby. The entire village is wrapped in his web grid. Nobody's going anywhere. In the background, Manhwa screams, "Darling!" The little girl, caught up in the chaos, goes, "Mama!" Her voice is tiny, terrified. Maolin, wire around his neck, bleeding, eyes hollow with rage, bellows, "Wu Shijing! Come at me with whatever you've got! What's the point of bullying a little girl?" Say what you want about Maolin. He's outclassed, getting choked out, and his opening move was literally throwing steel balls at a peak rank 3 psychic mentalist. But he's not backing down. Respect, even if it's pointless. Wu Shijing just laughs. "Ha ha ha! Even at the brink of death, you're still so stubborn." He tilts his head, actually enjoys the face Maolin's making. That reaction, that rage. That's exactly what he came for. Then he turns and looks at the whole group. Everyone pinned down, flat on the ground, the web grid holding them all like flies, and reveals his original plan with the casual energy of someone describing their weekend itinerary. "Originally, I was planning to kill those 2 female students behind and frame you for it." Dan Dan and Zishan, bound, gagged, eyes wide. Register that. Yes, they were going to be murder props. Props. But I didn't expect this place to be so nice. Secluded from the world. Perfect. I can take my time. He licks his fingers, tilts his head, smiles like a cat that's already won. Taking care of you. And then he drops the thing that absolutely breaks the room. Don't worry. Your daughter will be a perfect vessel. The little girl, eyes glazed, tears streaming, barely conscious already from whatever the web energy is doing to her. She's not a target. She's a container. Wu Shijing has a technique, and Maolin knows exactly what it is. "I will save a cup for you!" Maolin's face goes white, then goes red, then goes somewhere beyond both. "Is it that evil technique that uses people as wine vessels? You beast!" Wu Shijing doesn't stop laughing, just grins wider, tongue out, purple nails catching the light. "This is the expression I want to see." He's savoring it. He didn't just come to win. He came to break them, to watch hope die on their faces. This is his thing. This is what he does. And Don Don, still bound, still gagged, eyes fully open now, processing. Peak rank 3, wine vessel technique, little girl as a target. Internal monologue somewhere in there. Oh no, he's a level 3 peak psychic mentalist. I'm afraid this time I might really lose my life on Yuto Mountain. Everyone on the ground, the web grid across the whole sky, Wu Shijing standing in the middle of it all, laughing. And somewhere in this village, or just outside it, Lu Sheng still hasn't moved. The man who came here for a business deal is watching a peak rank 3 villain hold an entire community hostage and threaten to harvest a child as a mystical wine vessel. The patience has an expiry date. And bro, we are right on the edge of it. That's it. That's the moment. The expiry date hit. full page.
Lu Sheng, standing still, blue eyes burning, teal energy crackling off him like static. Not violent, not showy, just present. Controlled. The kind of power that doesn't need to announce itself. He made his decision. The little girl feels it first. The web binding her. Gone. She blinks, looks around, and screams, "I can move again! Big brother, hurry and save Mom and Dad!" She's tugging on his jacket. He's already moving. Two of Wu Shiging's goons rush in from both sides. Big lads, psychic energy clawing forward, screaming, "You! Hand her over!" Lu Sheng doesn't even look at them fully. He just... snap. Snap. Both arms. One punch each direction. The goons go flying. The little girl stumbles back, going, "Wah!" Then, "Ah!" And Lu Sheng is standing there in the middle of it all, perfectly calm, one hand extended, the girl safe beside him. Wu Shiging's smile falters for the first time. First time this entire fight. What's going on? He scans Lu Sheng. No aura visible. No internal power radiating. No cultivation signature. He looks like a regular bloke in a brown jacket.
And yet, are you a 5th level martial artist? Lu Sheng. No. Wu Shijing is now actually thinking, narrows his eyes. This superficial appearance, no visible aura, no internal power, it's impossible to be at the 5th level. How did you manage to do it? And then the real question drops, the one that actually rattles him. Was it you who just broke my mithril spider silk? His precious web, the one that had everyone pinned, the material that makes his traps so inescapable, snapped by this kid with his bare hands and zero visible effort. Wu Shijing turns to Mao Lin, genuinely curious now, something shifting behind those purple eyes. Tong Mao Lin, is this young man truly your genuine support? Mao Lin, still half choked, still bleeding, wire still around him, goes, "Huh?" Like he's just as surprised as everyone else. Bro doesn't even know. Lu Sheng just wandered into this situation to find a village for a mithril deal. He's not here as anyone's backup. He's not affiliated. He just decided he'd had enough of watching.
Wu Shijing's next line is cut off, but it's starting with, "Without the protection of aura, you," which means he's about to say something threatening, about to explain why Lu Sheng should be afraid. And Lu Sheng is standing there. Zero aura showing, zero cultivation leaking, looking like a student who got lost on a hiking trip. Wu Shijing has no idea what he's looking at. And that, for the first time all chapter, is a problem for Wu Shijing. So Wu Shijing is gone, finished, done. And Lu Sheng is standing there, holding the little girl like he just picked up shopping. Blue flames dissipating behind him, silk snapped, goons folded. And his only comment? What a lousy name. Bro, didn't even rate the villain properly. Peak disrespect, innit? But here's the thing. Lu Sheng didn't just use muscle. He pivoted immediately, spun up Wu Shijing's own mithril spider silk weapon right there in his palm, purple psychic energy swirling clean, and went, "The thing is pretty good." Man looted the weapon off the scene before the dust settled.
That's not a fighter. That's a scavenger, in the best possible way. Meanwhile, Don Don and Zishan are freed. Don Don's on the floor looking shook. Zishan's already back to being unreadable. Classic. The little girl throws her arms round Lu Sheng's neck. "Wow, big brother, you're so awesome!" And he's just standing there awkward, holding a stolen mithril weapon, a child attached to him, blue fire everywhere, living his best life. She goes, "Thank you for saving us." He goes, One syllable. The man said, and meant, "You're welcome. I accept your praise, now unhand me." The village chief and Tang Mullen are picking themselves up off the floor, bruised, wrecked, but alive. And they're just staring, gobsmacked. Chief's thinking out loud. 17, 18 years old, martial arts like a 5th level warrior, psychic power that just steamrolled a peak rank 3? That's not normal. That's not even close to normal. His psychic power overwhelmed Wu Shijing's entirely. The chief goes quiet and just mutters, "Truly, every era produces talented individuals."
Bro, that's the old man way of saying I need to go lie down and reconsider my life. And Dan, still on the ground, hair everywhere, is having a full internal crisis. How does Lu Sheng possess such strength? Isn't he just a gluttonous and useless person? Then immediately in her own thoughts, Lu Sheng is so handsome and powerful. He's the real genius. I can't believe I actually thought... She deleted her own thought mid-sentence. That's character growth, honestly. Tang Mo Lin walks up to Lu Sheng, not even knowing what title to use anymore. "Lu... sir?" He's sweating through his shirt. Lu Sheng just waves it off. "Brother Tong, I merely crushed an ignorant pervert with ease. No need to thank me." Then smiles and goes, "Speaking of which, there's another thing I'd like you to help with." Tong Mo Lin straightens up immediately. Green Eye's glasses face goes hard. "Don't worry, I will do my best." Man just got saved from a fate worse than death, and he's already ready to work. Respect. 3 hours later, coach bus winding down the mountain road. Job done. Lu Sheng's on the bus, in his own world, internally ticking off the checklist. Mithril Hall, sorted. Handed the whole operation to Tong Maolin. Certified rank 2 psychic mentalist, official credentials, proper channels. He'll handle the processing legitimately. And the bonus? Wu Shijing's mithril spider silk weapon. 4 or 5 caddies of the stuff, psychic master grade. Lu Sheng spinning it gently between his fingers, like a little pink promise. It's a pleasant surprise. That calm smile while holding stolen villain gear on a coach bus. Undefeated behavior. Zishan's quiet, but she's watching Lu Sheng from across the aisle, thinking. If it weren't for him, we might have ended up dying on Nuto Mountain. No drama, just facts. Zishan always just says the facts. Then Dan leans forward. "Lu Sheng, where are you going next?" He says, "Liangcheng, Psychic Power Practitioner Association. Business to handle. Needs to register for his Psychic Mentalist Practitioner qualification officially." Dan's eyes go full dinner plates. "Liangcheng? What a coincidence we're from Liangcheng. We can go back together." The sparkles, the energy, the immediate attempt to make this a road trip. Lu Sheng blinks, smiles slightly, then very reasonably points out, "Aren't you students from Dongning Martial Arts University? Aren't you supposed to be going back to the provincial capital? What exactly are you doing in Liangcheng?" Dan, Zishan in the background. She said 6 dots. 6 dots of absolute silence. That's the most words she's spoken this whole arc, and she still said nothing. Iconic. Zishan comes to the rescue, calm as ever, one finger raised. Dan's home is in Liangcheng. She literally told Zishan before the trip that she was planning to swing by. So the whole coincidence energy Dan was serving, technically not even a lie, just strategically timed information. Dan in the background, tiny chibi mode. "Oh, yes, I happen to want to go home." She was going home anyway,
She just made it sound like fate. Dramatic to the bone, ain't it? Lu Sheng considers it for half a second. Fine. Then let's go together. When I arrive somewhere I don't know, I can ask you. Very practical, very unbothered. Not a hint of romance in his voice.
Dan Dan, however, no problem. Staying at my place is no problem at all. She offered housing. Nobody asked, she just offered it, voluntarily, with a hee-hee. And then Lu Sheng has a little internal moment, sweating slightly, thinking, whew, what am I doing? Could it be that I really want to date her? Bro paused his entire personality for 3 seconds to question himself, then immediately went, never mind, I still have too many things to do. I'll leave when I arrive in Liangcheng. He talked himself out of feelings using a to-do list. That's elite emotional suppression. 10,000 years of future knowledge, and this man cannot process a crush. Legendary. Then, ding ding, phone call. Instructor Dong. She's got news. The Morning Star talent selection has been moved up, earlier than expected. She's coming to pick him up. Liangcheng bus station, 15 minutes. Lu Sheng barely blinks. All right, confirmed.
They pull into Liangcheng Public Transport bus station. Big city energy, towers in the background, all three of them walking out together. And right there, Lu Sheng turns to Dan Dan and Zishan and goes,
Something urgent came up. I won't be going into Liangcheng with you. Let's say goodbye here. Dan Dan. Huh? Where are you going? Let me have someone take you. But she's already been distracted because a gold Rolls Royce just pulled up at the curb. Plate N888. Bystanders are losing their minds. Look, it's the Emperor's Heart from Lion Kingdom, latest model, a living, breathing local tyrant. And who steps out? Or rather, who's already sitting in the back with the door open? Blonde hair, sunglasses, silk shirt, smiling like he invented charm itself. This man looks at Dan Dan. Hi, Dan Dan. Long time no see. You seem to have become even more beautiful. She jumps straight out of the car and wraps Dan Dan in a full hug. This is Wenwei. Shu Wenwei, Dan Dan's friend, came to pick her up personally in a Rolls Royce. She arrived quickly, she says, very quickly, in an N888 plated luxury vehicle. Meanwhile, in the driver's seat, blonde hair, sunglasses, easy smile, Cao Mingliang. He clocks Lu Sheng immediately. Is that your friend? Aren't you going to introduce us? Dan Dan introduces Zishan, best friend, second-level martial practitioner, Dongning Martial Arts University. Wow, so impressive. Then Dan Dan goes, and this is Lu Sheng, good friend I met during my trip to Nuto Mountain. In her own thoughts, Lu Sheng has too many secrets. Now that I mention it, I still don't know anything about him. She knows nothing. After everything she witnessed, she still knows nothing. Because he showed her exactly what he wanted her to see, and not one thing more. The sunglasses man in the driver's seat clocks Lu Sheng through his shades. Reflected in the lens, Lu Sheng standing there, backpack on, ordinary looking. 6 dots from the driver, just. He's reading something, or trying to. But when Hui jumps straight into host mode, you are Dan Dan's friend, and from now on you are also our friend. You must be tired from the journey. Get in, I'll take everyone to Liangcheng. Afterwards, I'll show you around properly. Cao Mingliang, smiling, welcoming, N8888 plates gleaming in the sun. But Lu Sheng is already going his own way. Instructor Dong is 15 minutes out. Morning Star talent selection waits for nobody. New city, new faces, new powerful people entering the picture, and Lu Sheng is already moving toward his next objective before the introductions are even finished. Cao Mingliang, bless him, worked it out quickly. 4 seats, 5 people. Someone's not fitting. He pivots instantly, pulls out a fat wad of cash, slides it toward Lu Sheng, sunglasses glinting. Here, is this enough? Take this money and go by taxi yourself. Bro just tried to dismiss Lu Sheng with taxi money from a Rolls Royce while sitting next to the girl who's actively in love with him. Dan goes absolutely feral. You guys, what are you all doing? Lu Sheng just taps her shoulder. Calm. Easy. It's okay. It's not a big problem. I just said, the person picking me up has arrived. And then he throws the money back. Notes flying everywhere. Chow Ming Liang sitting there stunned, with banknotes raining on him inside his own luxury vehicle. The shades can't save him from that energy, bro. Because thwomp, thwomp, thwomp. A military helicopter descends over Liangcheng bus station, east.
Standing at the open door, silver hair blowing in the downwash, full military uniform, epaulets gleaming. Instructor Dong. Looking like she just came from a war briefing and is mildly inconvenienced by having to collect a student from a bus stop. Come up quickly! We can't land in the urban area! The entire group below, jaws on the floor. Chibi panic mode. Zishan, Wenhui, Dan, all staring upward with their mouths open. East? A helicopter from the Eastern Military Region? Did he fly up? Lu Sheng grabs the rope ladder dangling from the helicopter door. Backpack on, one hand on the rung. Casual. He looks back down at the crowd. Dan gawping. Cao Ming Liang in his rolls with banknotes floating around him, everyone frozen. So everyone, see you next time. Peace sign, 2 fingers, and he's gone, swinging up the rope into the helicopter like it's a Tuesday. The bird banks and rises above the city skyline. Wenhui and Ming Liang watching from the car. Dan, your friend. What's his background? Dan, wind in her hair, fists clenched. She doesn't know. That's the whole thing. She does not know. She grabs Zishan's arm. Zishan, taxi, Liangcheng, now. She's done. She's processing offline. Meanwhile, back on the ground, 2 bystanders clocked the whole thing. A schoolboy and a schoolgirl watching from the side. The boy goes, "Wow, this guy must be the so-called streetwise expert, right? He's like a middle-aged lady who casually walks into the sales office and buys the entire residential complex in one go. It's quite an extraordinary feeling." Bro, that comparison is so specific and so accurate it loops back round to being profound. Inside the helicopter, city spread out below like a toy set. Lu Sheng looking out, genuinely a bit awed. First time in a helicopter. He says so. Everything below looks like building blocks in a late-eye toy set. There's something almost boyish about it. This teenager with 10,000 years of future knowledge, quietly enjoying the view. Instructor Dong, sharp as ever, watching him. Do you like it?
Small smile. Then, if you like it, you can join our Eastern Military District in the future. There it is. She's recruiting. Casually, mid-flight, over a city they're literally too big to land in.
If you enjoy the video, kindly like and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video.